Hello, my beautiful friends. Today we are doing something rather exciting. Not only are we going to be looking at the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Balm Foundation, the Power Fabric Concealer, and the Lip Maestro Liquid Lipstick, but we are also going to do something for a good cause. So Giorgio Armani, along with Tynt, Tynt is a new live streaming platform. It's not launched yet, but it's going to be all about beauty all the time. They have gotten together with some of us creators to raise money for Meals on Wheels during these difficult times. So Meals on Wheels is really stretched right now. If you don't know what Meals on Wheels is, they deliver meals to senior citizens. And the beauty of it is they bring food to people who can't go out shopping, who are too frail to cook, don't have maybe the support, where they have families who can help them out. And then the other really lovely thing is, I've heard this for years and years, Meals on Wheels, also the people that deliver, they're all volunteers that deliver the food. They develop personal relationships with the people that they deliver to. And that can be so nice for the senior because they don't usually get a lot of interaction with other people because they're usually homebound. So it's a wonderful, wonderful service that they provide. And right now during these times, they're extra stretched. So if you can donate at all, there'll be a link down below where you can donate $5 or $50 or whatever you can donate. That would be awesome. So that is down there. So hooray for Giorgio Armani and Tynt for getting together for this great cause. Before we dive into the makeup, in case you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Nicole. I live in the San Francisco Bay Area. I would love if you join my community. So hit that subscribe button right now if you haven't done that yet. And would love if you gave this video a like if you enjoyed the content. Now let's get into the makeup. If you're familiar with me, you know I love foundation, but I'm generally a liquid foundation lady. I just do not find creams and sticks and things like that that really work for me. But oh my gosh, the first time I put this on, I'm like, oh my God, my skin looks like velvet. Now the way I applied this was I did this side of my face with a paddle brush type of a brush, and then I did this side with a beauty sponge. And honestly, I feel like they both look really good. I feel like I might have gotten a little bit more coverage with the beauty sponge. I think it's because I was digging it in more than I did with the paddle brush. Maybe it looks the teensy bit smoother with the brush. I don't know. I think both sides look great. But when I first put it on, I was like, okay, let's try this out. And I didn't really have any high expectation at all because, like I said, creams just generally don't work for me. And I was like, oh, what is this magic? Because it kind of turns into more of a powder finish. So, I mean, really, one swipe and, you're done. You don't need to sit there going over it. I mean, it's amazing how it goes on. And then, I usually just set under my eyes once I put the concealer on, and the concealer is really nice too. I applied this side with, again, a small, kind of paddle brush type of a applicator. And then this side, I just use my fingers. A lot of times for concealer, just to kind of really get up in there, I will use my finger, or if I have a tiny beauty sponge or something. And I think that both sides turned out, really, really good. And seems to be holding up very nicely and gave me some coverage without looking thick or cakey. So I'm a fan. I very lightly set it with powder, but I probably actually didn't even need to. When I wore it yesterday, I didn't put any powder and it looked just fine. I'm not an oily skin person. My skin's actually quite dry, but I feel like it's like regular because I keep it so hydrated and I do so much to keep it hydrated and I exfoliate and all that. So I don't feel like I have really dry patches or anything right now. I did use a very hydrating moisturizer underneath this because it does have that kind of a cream to more of a powder finish. But I mean, it just makes your skin look like velvet. It really does. And I did set this with a setting spray. I find that it lasts longer for me, maybe because of my dry skin, if I use a setting spray on top of it. So I would highly recommend doing that. They accidentally sent me the wrong color of the concealer. And you know what though? It worked really, really great. I used it for contour and kind of give a little bit of a bronzy look to my forehead. So that worked out really well. And this is number 13. And to give you an idea, I'm actually using number 3 underneath my eyes. Oop, that is probably enough for both of my cheeks. I'm going to go ahead and scoop up a little of that. Put it here. So here we go. Let's see how this goes. Oh, hey, that's kind of nice. Just don't want to go too low. Look haggard. I'm just going to put a little bit of powder to set my concealer. And then my favorite technique, I put some powder onto the clean part of my beauty blender. And then I just push in. You don't really need much because this is a very, you know, kind of matte looking finish, but I just like to do this to kind of keep everything in place, and it makes it last longer before I do my setting spray, you know, well, after I put on my bronzer and blush and all that stuff. Liquid lipsticks usually don't work for me because they suck the life out of my lips, and I grew up, you know, using lip glosses and normal lipsticks that were hydrating, so I never, when the rage was all for that super, you know, dry liquid lipstick, I'd throw balm on top, I'd throw gloss on top. It was like, why even bother with liquid lipstick? But this one, again, velvet. Velvet is what comes to mind. I've absolutely fallen in love with this because it really looks so beautiful on, and it stays moist. It's definitely not kiss proof because I'm 52 and I've got the fine lines around my lips. What I like to do is start with a little bit of a lip liner, and then I'll apply the lipstick. Now that'll make things look a little bit better with a dark color like this. I wouldn't do this if it was a lighter color. So there we have it. A little bit about Tynt. They'll be launching sometime here in the near future. They're an all beauty live streaming platform, and there's a link down below. If you are interested in beauty, you might want to hit that to get early access for when they launch. Don't forget to hit that little link down below if you can donate. 100% of the proceeds are going straight to Meals on Wheels. If you haven't yet joined my community, don't forget to hit that subscribe button now while you're thinking of it, and give this video a like if you enjoyed the content. YouTube should be recommending a couple other videos that you might want to watch, so hopefully you can stick around and hang out a little bit longer. Either way, thank you so much for watching. So appreciate you being here, and it's not goodbye, just so long till next time.